We are going to try something new today, and we're going to kind of introduce you to this, but we thought it'd be great to be able to do some informal videos that don't require a lot of prep on our side, which means we can do them more frequently and share the information more effectively with Feed140 users. So let me explain this to you. But first of all, when I say we, this is Doug Huderberg, and I have Tate Burns on the phone with me.
Hello.
Tate, how you doing?
Doing good.
Good. We're talking today about really kind of the context is for Feed140 users, and we want to start sharing some helpful information. So this project is, we're calling it's a case study persona, which you'll kind of understand in a second. And the type of persona that this is a social media manager. So what are we doing here? So the purpose of this this project and the video components of it is really to show you how to use Feed140 software and services to market on Twitter and elsewhere. We just want to help you be effective with the tools that we've created that are all focused on effective marketing, and I think this is going to be an interesting way to do it. So our general approach is to create a persona from scratch and show you how to do it. So this is really a very transparent kind of case study, and what a persona is an avatar, or almost like a fictitious person that we create, and it gives us the freedom to kind of structure that entity to very perfectly match a market, and the freedom to kind of speak through them. So it's a conduit to kind of be able to do marketing through this persona, and there's various types of personas. In fact, I think, Tate, maybe a real quick thing would be to walk through the sales page for our social voice services.
Right. That way we can show all the personas real easily.
Yeah, or at least there's a list of the types of personas. So if you want to read more about kind of this service that ties in with personas, you can go to feed140.com social voice. But here are the different types of personas. So it's like having a virtual employee or a super affiliate for your business at a fraction of the cost. Okay, so it's a Twitter persona, and the types that we have identified so far are social media manager. Not sure what using Twitter is actually. Super affiliate, company spokesperson, avid fan, and news aggregator. So I'm not going to spend too much more time on that because you'll see it. I mean, as we build this thing, you'll really get what this persona thing is. Anyway, we're going to do it from scratch. We're going to show you exactly how we do it, warts and all. So we're going to be building this social media manager, and this is going to be a social media manager for us at Feed140 who will help promote our product and support our market with good content. So it's really a great opportunity for us to show you how to get really the most out of Feed140 software and some of these services that are coming soon. So that's what we had planned today. What we'll do is we'll sort of have various sessions at various intervals, and we'll just have a little agenda, and today it's really to give you the introduction overview and the plan. By the way, the tool we're using right now is FreeMind, and Tate and I use this every single day to plan and organize and manage all the lots of different tasks that we have going. So, I mean, Tate, I don't know if you have anything to add there, but I don't know, it's a critical tool.
It's the only way we can really keep everything we're doing straight, and it does. It keeps us straight, it keeps us on track, it keeps us motivated, it makes everything run smoother and faster.
Yeah. Yeah. And by the way, what we agreed to limit this to about 15 minutes?
Right, we're about 5 minutes into it. So.
Okay. Tate's going to keep the time. We don't know how far we can get. We'll probably get much better at it as we go. But I'm glad we got to share FreeMind with you, and this best practice of, if you're going to have a meeting, at least take a little bit of notes and have a little bit of an agenda. It really helps a lot. So now we're going to just kind of go on with normally how we would do these things, and you'll get to kind of look over our shoulder as we do it. So again, project, Tate. Let me just get us all, both on the same page, so we can kind of get everything framed up. So we're working on our case study persona, social media manager. This is really just the second session we've had on this. The first one was just we didn't want to waste anybody's time, right? Trying to get it organized.
Just roughing it in.
Yeah, and the interesting thing was this was we realized yesterday that this is really the first time we've done this kind of a really clear plan. We've only been playing with this idea, so we had to kind of figure out how to plan it, right? I'm not even sure we have it right, but I think it's going to be helpful anyway. We got it structured enough. So here's where we are. We're in the planning stage, and we've really only identified two stages, which is plan and then build and deploy. And what might be interesting is add something right here so we could kind of
the long-term stuff.
I like the simplicity of just having these two major steps. And we want to get through this quickly, so this is not the idea of using the mind map and these things is not to slow you down. It really speeds you up, don't you think, Tate, if you get kind of organized?
Right, yeah, you can't get sucked in if you let it. But
yeah, that's right. You can get, but at least you're visually seeing where you're sucked in.
Right.
Yeah. So in our plan, we really have these components: the ideal prospect profile, which is always part of what we do, and it's incredibly important. So, and we'll explain that. And then we have our objectives, which any plan should have set of at least what are we trying to accomplish components, objectives. And then we have our persona profile, which is a new thing for us, and I think we've sketched it out fairly well. Then we're going to make a content plan, because this is really about everything that Feed140 is about, which is delivering good content on a consistent basis to a targeted audience, all the stuff we talk about. So we really felt like content planning was important. And then traffic sources, and that's the part, I don't know, that we weren't sure. Remember, we were thinking of it as publishing platforms or social networks, or we had different labels here, but really for us, and I think for almost every plan, it's really not about, I think calling it traffic sources focuses on the right thing, which is that's why you're there, right. to get traffic. Do you still feel pretty comfortable with that?
Yeah, it's the platform that our persona will be speaking on.
Right.
But it will be attracting the traffic that we're wanting to get back to Feed140.
Yeah. So over time, who knows? Maybe that'll change as part of our plan. And by the way, you probably want to watch a little bit more. But if you want, if what I didn't mention to anybody that's watching, you can just download FreeMind for free. It's an open source software. Just Google it. And you can follow right along if you want. Completely up to you. And the last thing is Hub, and this is an interesting thing. We'll get to that when we get down there. But let me say it right now. So this is it may end up changing labels, but the point here is not only do you have these things called traffic sources, but you also need to you need a place to send people. A lot of social marketers talk about having a hub for your social marketing. So that could either be your primary website. So for us, in that case, it would be Feed140, right?
Right. Either that or maybe your blog.
Yeah, it could be someone's blog. We have a blog on Feed140, so that's kind of the same thing. So for our plan, I think we're still good there. But part of the thing we were thinking of is the video blog. Where does that fit?
Yeah, that's
is it a traffic source?
I believe it's a traffic source.
Yeah, it's right here. We put it there.
Right.
Okay. Okay, so I for a second I was thinking of that as the hub. So we'll explain more about that as we get there, which probably won't be today. But um, uh, it's a great. We have this this video blog creation theme for WordPress that makes it great. A great, fast, easy way to build a video sharing site in a niche.
In minutes.
In minutes, yeah. And it is called Covert Video Press, or just Covert Video? Yeah.
Just Covert Video.
Yeah. And we've promoted it. I mean, you may be watching this video much after it's even possibly available. I don't know if this thing, do you know, Tate, if that's going to be always available, or is it?
I don't know if it always is, but as long as it is, we'll go ahead and put a link below this video and all the videos so that people can get it real easy.
Yeah. Or how about what about a short link? Don't we have a pretty link for that?
Yeah.
Short link?
Yeah. It's feed140.com/VB, video blog.
Okay. So
feed140.com/VB.
So video blog, WordPress theme, covert video. We're really excited about this thing. So I wanted to make sure we list it. So say it again. It's oh crap! Didn't mean to do that. Sorry. It is
feed140.com/VB.
for video blog. Okay.
Right.
So you can go there. It's when we bought it, it was like $10 too. I mean, that's the thing that's crazy. So, there are similar things out there, but we really like this one. We've already tested it, and definitely good. So can't wait to get there. I don't think we will today. So how are we doing on time, Tate?
Okay, we got 3 minutes. We may be able to knock out, and may go a couple minutes over, but I think we can knock out the ideal prospect profile.
All right, I shouldn't have been yammering so much, but let's go here. So I'm not going to give you a lot of background because we don't have a lot of time. So we have this thing called an ideal prospect profile, and we're just going to start filling it in. So I'm going to say this is Doug. I'm just going to use me, my first name, last name.
You can go ahead and skip those two.
Are they required fields?
No.
Okay. Are any of them required fields?
None of them are required. Not yet.
Okay, so we can skip. Okay, so this is a prototype, by the way. We hope it works. So the niche that we are in is
Twitter marketing.
Twitter marketing.
Feed140's niche, right?
Well,
or is it social marketing? No, it's
let's
social.
go back. Let's back up because it's the niche of our persona. Yeah, so it should be ours, right? Yeah. So here's my question. Here's why I was getting confused. We have really one ideal prospect profile, one ideal prospect that is a social solopreneur. That solopreneurs that are marketing online, right? We have a second one, which is social media managers.
Right.
And we haven't really, I think this is the social media manager.
So that is,
yeah.
Our social media manager's ideal prospect is social media managers.
No, no, it's
that's what we're getting right here, though, isn't it? Is the ideal prospect for the persona.
right. See how confusing this is? Okay, so I think it's going to take a little bit of thought. I really think that's going to be its own video as we go through it. The main thing that we want to do is to make sure everything starts there. And as you can see, everybody we've done this with gets a little confused at this point. It's normal. You got to get down on paper who are you trying to reach. So that's what we're going to do next. And hope you enjoy this video series. Tate, anything before we wrap up?
No, that ought to do it. Stay tuned for the next one.
Okay, great. Thanks a lot.